desperate. Ooh, 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 toy rage. We are recording, podcasting. Use correct letters. Podcast time. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. It's Wayne's World. Tour rage. Party time. Excellent. That would have been great for the podcast. You got to start the stream. You got to start the stream. You gotta start the toy rage stream right now. That's right. You gotta toy rage stream. The toy rage stream. The toy rage stream is starting just right now. Wherever I wander, wherever I go. Boom, 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 boom.
We're just gonna trick it so it looks a little better.
Rock some plants. What?
We're tricking this so it looks a little better.
Whoa. Echo. Do you have the camera mic on?
No.
We are literally getting echo.
Okay. I know. Just wait.
Is it streaming?
No, I know what the problem is.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah. Why are we playing Hollow Knight?
So that it gets pretty. Because here's the thing.
Okay.
Quick game? Yeah. All right. Because this way people will go and they'll look on the caffeine page and they will go and they will see, why do I have my controller? Shit.
Oh, you want the title screen to be pretty.
Yeah, I want the title screen to be pretty. I only care about being pretty.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is anybody on? Did we lose people?
There's one person. Now, the problem is that my face is still very dark.
Duh. Let's do this. No.
Maybe I just have a negative face. No sound? What do you mean no sound?
What do you mean no sound?
Oh, wait. Nope.
Oh.
Shit. There we go.
The right stuff.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's weird that you couldn't hear me before.
All
right.
The toy rage.
Move that light down a little bit.
Moving the light down to your face.
Yeah. Is that better? Is this better lighting? Oh, you know what? Oh, shit. I remember what the problem is.
What is it?
Don't worry about the sound.
Don't worry about the sound, everybody.
No, just you, Andrew.
Just me, everybody.
Yeah. It's, there we go. Webcam controls.
Mike's concerned for my well-being.
Webcam options. Advanced.
Toy rage. Bow, 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 down, down.
That's better, right? Is that prettier?
Toy rage.
That's prettier.
I look tan.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I just bobble my head around.
I don't know. We're not at Andrew's. Andrew's the one that has the alcohol.
Yeah, I'm the alcoholic.
He's the drunk.
Thank you for putting that out there.
Ready? Whoa.
Whoa, extreme close-up.
Look at that.
It
focuses on the only important thing.
That's how we're going to do the podcast the entire time.
Just focusing on the unicorn.
Mike's left eye, right eye.
Unicorn daddy.
Oh, hey, unicorn daddy.
I'm so sad. My unicorn cup is behind the it's behind the blanket.
Do you want me to go get the unicorn cup?
Do we need the unicorn cup? That's a stupid question. Of course we need the unicorn cup.
God damn it. When
It's just right behind you.
No, it's not.
It's behind there, right? This is important. Look, if Galactic Unicorn doesn't get a unicorn cup, then there we go. There we go. Victoria got me sick. I should yell at her for that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Ruby
Victoria.
is Tuesday. Good.
Did you say goodbye, Ruby Tuesday?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's Tuesday. Came to mind. I have a repertoire, Mike. A repertoire.
Repertoire?
Repertoire.
There we go. There we go. Now
3
everything's
viewers.
set.
Who's on?
3 here.
Say hi. You wanna
we
say-
got Roly, we got Barrener, and we got Galactic Unicorn.
Yo, Raul.
Galactic Unicorn is rude. On Battle.net.
Oh, okay.
He's rude. Oh,
He's
Barrener isn't here?
Not here. Stranger danger.
Oh, wait, no. I'm the third viewer.
Stranger danger.
I'm the third viewer.
Even more stranger danger.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty strange. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Let me just adjust
I'm glad
myself.
we got all our technical difficulties out during the stream. That's good. That's proper production value.
Isn't it? Look, we're in a really shitty room, all right?
And
looking
meets
at
our,
things...
It meets our budget of 0.
Yeah, it does. It does meet our budget of 0. Although I am thinking of splurging and spending like $15
Oh, shit.
or maybe $30 to repaint this wall
What color?
white.
I was hoping for lavender.
Lavender
Yes. Or periwinkle.
or periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
We're not 3 fucking years old.
It's periwinkle.
It's a color for children.
It's a Crayola
That's better.
crayon.
Slate gray would
Slate
be nicer.
gray could do it. It
Because
may
you
make it a
see-
little bit darker though.
You see, cream like this is just it yellows the room a little bit too much, so we get too much yellow. Why not rainbow? I mean, for that, maybe we'll just do a wall scroll.
A wall scroll.
A wall scroll. You
A
know,
wall
just like those
scroll.
giant posters, and it'll be like a cat riding a unicorn.
Okay. How about we have a laser light show behind us?
I mean, if
and
you watch any of the
fireworks
nighttime
and some
streams.
pyrotechnics. Tour rage.
That's dangerous.
You know, especially in this house, which is mostly
No.
dry
Especially in
wood.
any house. In any house,
No.
fireworks are dangerous.
No.
Bubbles would be better. And I thought he said a moon car.
And a moon car.
Yeah, bubbles in a moon car.
Let's do bubbles.
Bubbles in a moon car is really all you need.
We need
I
cheap
think.
effects.
But a moon car would be sick. But we need to do better stuff. I mean, I think
Maybe we need helmets.
maybe I'll get with Galactic later, and he can walk me through the whole running this through XSplit.
Yeah. Because we need helmets.
I'll admit, one of us needs a helmet. That guy. So I know that other people run this through OBS, but I need to do it through whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it. Nobody
No.
wants to talk about it. That's not a part.
Hey,
I want to
everybody.
have it like pretty,
Hey,
so we
hey,
have like
Mike.
graphics.
Hey, Mike. Welcome to the Toy Rage podcast. I'm your co-host, Andrew Delecki. I'm joined with...
Your co-host Michael Gingrasso.
Now you can talk.
You
Everything
could do that
else
on
didn't count
Sparko.
before.
We're gonna have to go. And we're gonna have to do all this stuff, but not right now. We'll talk about it later. We'll
Who's
talk
Spark-
about it later when we're playing maybe Fortnite. Maybe we'll play
Hots.
Fortnite today.
Yeah, we can play Fortnite
Yeah, or Hots.
or Hots.
yeah.
I'm not good at Hots, but I'll play it.
We should make a team called Hots for Unicorns.
Hots for bots,
for
and we
unicorn.
just play against bots.
No, that's my brother. My brother plays it because he doesn't want to deal with the stress. And like when When you
He
go-
liked my joke.
when you go and you think about it, someone who just plays against like AI all the time, it's like really. But then when you actually like play the game, it's not the worst community out there. But there's some people where like you lose the first objective, and they're like, "GG, you guys suck." It's like, okay, how many
Wait.
games?
They wish you luck. Like they would say, "Good,
No.
good game," and then you say you suck. That's confusing. That's a mixed message.
You are so not a gamer. at all.
Sarcasm.
It's an offensive GG.
It's how, like, do they put it in caps?
Yes.
Do they put it with exclamation points?
No.
How do you know? They could very well have said, good game, but you suck. Like, everybody else was fine, but you
You can
took
tell
the
he
cake.
just got a PC like 2 weeks ago.
You suck. I'm going to say that's fuckface.
No, it's an F shooting stars out of its F penis, which is right.
Is that gamer talk?
No, No. The point is,
how frustrated do you get every day speaking to me about this stuff? Like, how many times would you say
not
do
as
you
frustrated.
need a helmet?
Not as frustrated as when my mom still doesn't know how to copy and paste. Like, that is just like immensely frustrating to like no end. But whatever. Look, we had a week. We had a decent week.
We did?
Think. I don't know. I mean, you have My Hero Academia. That was a good episode.
Booyah.
You watched In Another World with my smartphone. Excellent anime. Excellent.
Are we going to get into it?
We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
Arcadia Quest, Inferno. We're going to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
And frustration with certain people.
That's going to be a different topic for the show that we haven't had in a while.
I know. God forbid we talk about like board games.
Yeah, I know.
Which is like one of the original things
I have
like,
a topic too.
I wanted to do. And I'm going to right now text Dan saying, let's see.
We need your trolling skills.
Podcast,
Please. Troll us.
Whoops. I meant podcast up. Wow, that's like.
So, what would you guys... Do you guys want us to get My Hero Academia out of the way at the very beginning? Or would you like to save it to the end?
I think maybe.
I'm going to say now.
Yeah, let's just go and get it over with.
Okay.
Let's just get it because I don't want to spend too much time on it.
This is not the greatest topic in the world. It's the greatest topic in the world.
It's not the greatest topic in the world.
You stop lying to the people.
I would never lie to any of these people.
Only me.
Any of them. Any of those people.
All right, My Hero Academia. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, just for this
every
week.
week.
Every goddamn week. Well, Hakusan isn't here, so that's good.
Okay.
And I think Clover watches it too.
My Hero Academia this week got real.
Yeah, it got very real.
It got real again.
Midori.
We had a got real episode.
Yeah. It got really real. I'm going to take my hat off because it got so real. Never mind. I'm going to put my hat back on. I saw my hair, and we're not dealing with that at all right now. So, for those who watch, and hopefully you guys watch it already, because I watch it like as soon as I can on Saturday. Andrew originally told me Sunday. Andrew was wrong.
No, I said Saturday.
I've
always said Saturday.
You said you watched it on Sundays.
I watch it on Sundays.
Which made me think that you watch it. It's out on Sundays.
No, it's on Saturday.
But I need to find out when the next episode of Smartphone is on. But that's different.
I can find that out for you. I have sources.
Sources are good.
Yeah, you know,
When
I
you
got
source
people
things.
on the inside.
Also, you could just go to Hulu and look it up.
That is,
Or
my
the internet.
Crunchyroll is my source. But
Whatever. Yeah, close enough.
okay.
Close enough.
My Hero. So, I think we learned 3 very big things in this episode.
Yeah. Time-wise, the episode didn't go far.
No.
But a lot happened in the short amount of time that
we
did
learned
happen.
we learned 3 very, very interesting character developments.
Number 1.
Number 1 for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Number
all,
1.
all your 3. All your 3. In no
okay.
particular order.
Number 1, Ida, what's his name? Ida. Ida is turning into a villain.
Possibly.
He has a lot of potential.
Yeah. He's very right now he is so adult videos we're talking about this week's episode of My Hero Academia.
If you don't
letting
want,
you know. So
just,
if you want to leave, I don't.
Full disclosure.
Yep, there you go. So yeah. So he says that he wants to be a hero and everything. And the problem is he is just so filled with just like anger and hatred because he values his family so much. He's putting revenge over hero duty, which I think Ingenium would like smack him in the face for.
I know you're not going to like this reference, but he is Anakin Skywalker trailblazing right now, where his anger is not only targeted towards Stain, but it's actually starting to get targeted towards his friends.
A little bit, yeah.
You don't think so? When Midori stepped in, you didn't see him peeved? Hey, Jeff.
Hi.
Hi, Jeff.
I'm glad you love My Hero Academia. Not everybody does.
I'm glad, Jeff.
But most people, the cool
but
people do.
When he's this is why I'm saying he's going on the path of a villain. Someone else will beat Stain, not him.
Yeah.
And he will get a vendetta. That's the word. Not vendilla.
You'll
that's
get a
like
vanilla.
A quesadilla with a villain. But he will create a vendetta against whoever beats him. And and chances are it's going to be one of the top 3. You know it.
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be like... Actually, it's very hard to tell who is going to stop Stain right now. Assuming Stain gets killed.
Right.
Which part of me thinks no.
He'll get captured.
Something will happen to him. I don't think he'll get killed. Or he'll go away. Right now, he just... Ida wants the kill. Like, so bad.
Yeah.
Incredibly bad. And that's just getting in the way. And despite what Midori was saying to him, it is just like he doesn't care.
No. It's blinded.
Yeah.
He's blinded. So that's Revelation 1.
Yeah.
Revelation 2 is Toki got over his smoky powers.
It's not getting over his powers.
He did.
And it was hard.
That's how I'm phrasing it. Toki
okay.
got over smoky.
All right, because you said he doesn't deserve anything. One. Because you said he doesn't deserve to be a hero.
At that point.
Yeah.
Until he reconciled his ability to use the other side of his powers, he is not hero material. He got his other side under check. He's hero material. And I stand by that.
All right.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I went back and listened.
It was still very like hard for him to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's harder than him becoming the hero. That shit was harder.
Yeah, I mean, like I always think like he always has hero potential. He did, right. Regardless of whether because he only wasn't using his fire powers to fight. That was it. He was using it for everything else, heating up Coco. Even he would do that.
But as everybody has, all these mentors have said, and what they've been trying to reinforce is if you don't go out there 100% against these villains, you will lose because they're not trying to beat you for top place in your class.
No.
They're not trying to show off. They're out there to beat the shit out of you or kill you.
Yeah.
And they're going to do whatever is necessary to do that. So you have to do whatever is necessary to prevent them from doing that. And that's the point here. And Toki, not using smoky. I love that. It's like, that's really good. I like it. Him not using that doesn't allow... He's what's the right word here? He's putting a inhibitor on himself.
There you go.
Toki, smoky.
Okay. We're gonna... No. So what's the third thing?
Where's Belly Laser Kid?
That's not a revelation.
That is a revelation for
No,
me.
that's something that happens at the end of every episode. Is where is Can't Stop Twinkling?
His name is brilliant.
Now, if Galactic Unicorn, if you're not watching My Hero Academia,
there is a character.
you need to go and look up Can't Stop Twinkling.
He's the end game villain.
He's the end game villain of my life.
He is everything I love about this show. He embodies what this show is made of.
He is.
He's
fantastic.
But the third revelation is I don't know how to phrase it right.
Who does it involve?
It involves Midori in some way.
Okay.
What's interesting about Midori is he has all the hero qualities, right? He goes into battle and he's facing Stain with still not a full understanding of what he can do. He has an understanding, he has an inkling, he has an epiphany about how to use his powers correctly.
He has a huge understanding now.
But he doesn't have the experience.
But
Right?
it's not that he doesn't have he physically cannot use One for All
Right.
fully.
No.
He cannot.
So my concern about Midori is Midori doesn't know when Midori shouldn't because of his righteousness.
Okay, but I don't know how that involves this episode.
I don't know, but I thought about it a lot and I wanted to say it. So that's what I said.
So that he gets too involved is his problem.
I think he said it before, like everybody else had 15 years to learn their quirk because they were born with it.
Yeah.
He had an impressive fight against Stain.
Yeah.
I'm wondering where he limits himself yet. It doesn't seem like he is.
No, and he's not
going
to
to be rescued a lot.
I don't know if he's going to be rescued a lot.
Okay.
Not
I don't know where
now.
I'm going with this.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Because it sounds like you're saying that Midori just keeps on going with no plan and always needs saving, which is true for pre-All for One Midori.
Right.
And before he had an understanding.
Okay.
But what you're saying is literally the reason why Stain isn't going to kill him. Because Midori quoted All Might saying, if you don't get involved with other people's business, you're not a hero.
Right.
So
and that's when Stain had his personal switch turned off saying, I'm not going to kill you. You're not worth killing yet.
Exactly. Because Midori is a true hero.
Yes.
Getting involved when he shouldn't.
Right.
Because that's what heroes do.
That is what heroes do.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. I like Midori. I'm just concerned he's my boy now.
There's going to be some times where it's Midoriya. Sorry. No, that's not a Dazama. Dazama says he hates this. It's Midoriya.
But yeah, whatever.
Deku.
We can call him Crybaby like we did last time and people would still understand.
Yeah, Crybaby, Deku, Wawa, baby bitch. Whatever.
Deku, Wawa,
but no,
baby bitch.
we do appreciate that. Midoriya. Sorry.
Midoriya. We make up names for a lot of guys here, so I mean,
like I don't know the name of stupid baby ball bitch, but like nobody. Jeff, do you like baby ball bitch?
He's laughing
because like nobody likes him. So
I love baby ball bitch. Baby ball bitch is, first of all, he has no place in Class A. He has none. He wears a diaper.
Let me tell you something.
And he has balls on his head.
Nobody reasonable likes him.
Except for me. Yeah.
No,
that's what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying you're not reasonable.
Oh, okay.
So Tori is trying to do something where she's trying to draw a sign like all the Chinese zodiacs
Okay.
to people in Class A and like draw them, do like a little drawing project. And
Okay.
she goes, "Can you help me out trying to do something?" I don't know how to say it's the underdog. I don't know. It sounds like the underdog root for the what him. I'm never rooting for him if he's the underdog. He just goes somewhere else. He's a. I don't know how he. Anyway, so I'm going and I open up.
No business.
No, he doesn't.
And the most he should be is I don't even know.
No, there's no
He
reason.
could have replaced. He could have fixed the pipeline in the Gulf pretty good though.
He's not he shouldn't be here. But anyway, so I went online and I went to look at character profiles and I found a site and
Yeah.
you could go and I was reading about a couple of them.
Okay.
And when I got to him, like it was the most just like people just don't give a shit like about his summary or anything. It was just like people like phoned in his description and everything because you know that, and even there it's just like we don't care about him.
Why?
Constantly.
He's so good.
No, he's because he
has
is someone who who does not deserve to be a hero.
He has sticky balls.
He has no. I don't know how he even got into the school. He is a giant pussy. He runs away. He cries. He's just a pervert.
Yes.
His power sucks.
He has sticky balls.
Yeah, sweaty balls.
Sweaty sticky balls.
If you went online, like I was talking to Dorian about it too,
Okay.
and like because he's really deep into academia.
Okay.
He says, and I believe him because I talked about it. Like, I don't know anyone aside from Andrew who even likes the stupid ball kid. And he goes, there is literally no one I like. And, you know, maybe Andrew needs to go in for a psych analysis.
Look, he is so ridiculous and so out of place.
He is.
How could you not like him?
Because you never.
He is the ugly duckling of the show.
But
even
he's not
even Tummy Laser has more of a place than Sticky Ball Boy.
He has zero place. And one of the things, like when you're going and you're reading the manga or you're watching the show and everything else, is you, no matter who it is, like you always feel for like every single character, like
Not Sticky Ball Boy,
but
huh?
not him. Like he is one character where it's just like, oh yeah, I really don't care about him. I don't know how
you're
you
gonna
like
toot
it.
a different horn, my friend, when he comes and saves the day using his sticky balls.
No,
I can't. Do you think the Japanese, when they wrote that, they're like, people will not be able to describe what he does without laughing?
He's like really bad.
Let's make a character
I'm not
all sticky ball.
It's like they just needed one pervert, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like the show's like respectful in a lot of ways.
What was your third revelation? Because mine sucked.
Oh, I didn't have 3 revelations.
You only had 2?
I mean, no, I mean, revelation. It's more like
What did you learn? What did you think you learned?
I'm upset that hopefully later on there'll be a little bit more about Todoroki's mom.
Yes.
Because I want more in that interaction. I learned, and I'm like, it's one of those things where you're surprised, but you're not surprised about Endeavor, where even though he just like comes off as this like giant like douche, he's like, well, why are we going there? And Endeavor goes, because I'm a fucking hero, bitch. And it's just like, okay. And like that's what did it for Todoroki too. You know, it's like, okay, like I know my dad is like a jerk. I know that he's done like all this terrible stuff. He's a serial rapist, or I don't know. But in the end,
it's not
like
funny,
there's a
but-
reason he's the number 2 hero, and it's because he's a hero, not
Right.
like, you know what he's kind of like? He's kind of like like Flash, wait, no, maybe not Ant-Man. Was it Flash?
Ant-Man.
Yeah, Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Like he's a hero, but then he
Okay.
goes home, gets drunk, and beats his wife. Wasn't there a Flash that did that too?
I have
'Cause
no
Ant-Man
I
beat
have
Wasp.
no idea where you're referencing. Ant-Man is married to the Wasp.
Yeah, and he beat her
When?
in some storyline. Like he would like get drunk and he would beat her. And wasn't there a Flash that did that too?
What book are you reading?
Jeff,
Someone
help me.
help him. He's accusing Ant-Man. Oh, that's even better.
Where the
Just
hell
stick
is
my
this
hair
on?
up like that.
Did
That's great.
Ant-Man beat... Oh, look, I don't even have to finish. Did Ant-Man beat his wife?
I didn't have to finish.
I didn't even have to finish. Marvel Romance fans, Ant-Man beats his wife.
Wait. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, that's awful. Well, that's
there was
recent.
a version of him, and I think there was a version of the Flash that did that too.
There's an article about
in the Atlantic about
I can't
this. Like
believe
in the Atlantic Ocean.
What I want to know is who's covering this shit. He's a fictional character. Headline news: Ant-Man, fictional character, beats his wife.
This is a while ago.
Did you see the ridiculous Texas story?
Alexander Abad Santos. He covers this.
Yeah. Did you see this is current event news, everybody, but did you see the article about the Texas man that has been ordered by the courts to pay $65,000 in back payments in child support for a child that is not even his?
No, but that's stupid.
That's insane. But the courts ruled in favor that he had to pay this child. So
they
now,
also ruled in favor that Ant-Man did beat his wife.
Yeah, it's true. So
he better sell all his Pokemon cards.
he better.
All of them.
All the Pokemons.
Sorry, bro. Sorry for all the Pokemons.
Okay, are we done with My Hero?
Yeah, we're done. We're done with My Hero.
My Hero was great, though.
So,
let's
crazy.
Let's talk.
About what?
Let's just talk. Yeah, go ahead. I was just wanting to interrupt you.
Okay. I don't have anything to talk about.
Okay.
That's not what we talked about before.
Got it.
All right. But that's fine.
Okay, so I followed your recommendation.
He beat her in the 80s. Hey, man, that's the best time to beat your wife, in the 80s.
It was acceptable.
Was a lot of surveillance still going on?
I don't know.
Why not?
So I followed your recommendation, and I watched an anime called something.
In Another World with my
myself.
smartphone.
Yes. In Another World with my smartphone.
Yes. Because I decided to go, because you told me that you just go on Crunchyroll and you go to recommended. And so that's what I did, except on Hulu.
Yeah.
And I went through ones that didn't have a lot of episodes or only had one season.
Okay.
And I'm like, this has an obnoxiously long title. Let's just watch the first 15 minutes of it. And in the first 5 minutes, this is a beautiful anime. It is beautiful.
It is.
So the synopsis.
That conversation will be taught in philosophy courses 15 years later.
It's wonderful. So the first 5 minutes is this kid talking to God. He's just at a table talking to this old guy.
God.
Who turns out to be God. And God goes, oh my God, I am so sorry. I was just carrying this thunder and I dropped it. And lightning happened and I didn't think anyone was there, but I accidentally killed you. Sorry, bro. My bad. And the kid is just
not even
there.
my bad. It was my B. That was very hip of him.
And the kid is just okay. I mean, sucks. God's just you're taking this kind of okay. And the kid's
he's
well,
he's
I
like,
guess
well,
it really
you made a
hasn't
mistake. It's fine.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody makes
hasn't-
mistakes.
It's not real enough for me yet. And yeah, he goes oh, people make mistakes. That's fine. And he goes, well, now what's going to happen? God goes, oh, I'm going to bring it back to life. Kid goes, oh shit, really like that? That's awesome. And God goes, yes, except a tiny problem. I can't bring you back in your own world.
Yeah, he's like,
Kid's huh?
We can bring you back, but I got to take you somewhere else. And the kid's like, well, that
Okay.
sort of sucks.
I mean, my grandpa said to give people chances.
Yeah.
Everyone makes mistakes, so where am I going to go? Or the kid God goes, is there anything I can do for you to make your time easier in this new world? And the kid chooses.
No, let's just stop right there.
Okay.
Just stop for a second.
All right.
He asks a child,
15-year-old
anybody,
boy.
just a person.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to make this transition better for you?
Yes. Bringing you back.
What would your answer to that question be?
What are my limits? Well, first it would be, what world am I going to?
Right.
Because I need to know, like, let's just say I'm going back to Earth.
Would it be penis size?
What?
What?
No, man, my skill is anyway. So
it's my skill.
Anyway,
that's funny.
In a world like this, I would ask for something that obviously isn't magical, because allegedly magic doesn't exist, and it would be like something like I could read and retain information really quickly with like 100%. Like if I go and I read a book, I can understand.
You want
everything.
photographic memory?
Yeah, to a point. Yeah, and be able to recall like everything. Konosuba has a very similar. Jeff, just like text that to us and under recommendations. You know what? Can you come up with a list of animes that you think that we would like and email that to Layla at toyrage.com?
That's Layla at toyrage.com.
Again, that's Layla at toyrage.com. So
Layla.
She's HRPR and anime recommendation
and pet division.
And pet division. That's what PR means. Pet relations. Yeah, just do it, Jeff. It's good. So yeah, I would do something reasonable like that, because if I need to know my limits, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
You know what? Just for fun, what would you say?
Penis size.
Okay, I mean, you already said it before.
I mean, come on. I'd just be like, I want a porn star penis, and maybe,
first of all,
and telepathy.
If Lloyd, no, you can't do telepathy.
You can do anything you want. You're talking to God.
Well,
God,
yeah.
I want.
And he would go, no, because that's not on this world. But don't worry, he will give you a penis size. He will give you porn star penis. Then God takes off his face, and it's Lloyd, and you end up with midget porn penis.
Yes.
But like, it's really big for a midget. So you're fine.
It's a midget porn star penis.
Yes.
But literally a midget's.
Yeah,
porn star
which
penis.
means at that moment you come back to life, there's a midget porn star with a huge dick. It's gone. I think I'm gonna have to edit this out of the show. Anyway.
Why?
It's a little bit too unfriendly. We'll put the super explicit down on there. Anyway.
Every show is explicit, so it's fine.
So this guy, kid,
yeah,
he goes and he says, "Can I use my smartphone in this new world?" Fucking millennials. I don't know.
That was his way. You're talking to God. Could have everything you want. I would even accept it like, I want a really fucking big boat. That still would have made more sense.
Yeah.
No, what do you choose?
I want to use my smartphone.
Excuse me, but I would like my cell phone.
Smartphone. Can't say cell phone. Because cell phone would mean like a Motorola, like Nokia thing.
I want my smartphone with my Googles.
You want smartphone. And then the kid goes, you know what? That sounds kind of silly. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I agree. And he goes, how am I going to charge it?
Slow clap
like,
for
really?
The most ridiculous revelation.
Maybe asking for a smartphone wasn't the best idea. Because how am I going to charge it? And God goes, no problem. You'll use magic to charge it. What? Magic? I don't even know how to do magic. There's magic. You'll learn magic quickly. It's like,
what? Spoiler alert. I'm glad that God sort of like ignored that request a little bit and was like, you know what? I'm going to give you something a little bit more than
God
baggage.
gave him like actual powers.
This kid is a fucking idiot. I'm going to give him really good magic powers.
To a point, here's one thing I'm really upset
funny.
about for the first couple episodes. And couple, I mean two. I am incredibly happy. This kid does not know how to read.
No.
Because he's going, this is very good. He goes to a new world and he has no idea how to read a new language.
Yep.
Fantastic. But I'm so upset that he learned how to read the language so soon.
Yeah. I would have liked the whole,
I would have liked, yeah.
Like a scene where he walks into the women's room. That's like the standard comedy slapstick.
You know, or a Corky Romano scene where he's trying to order ice cream and there's only 3 flavors and he can't.
Right. Or he goes into someone's backyard that says "Beware of dog," and he's like, "Oh my God, dog!" That could have done something along, but no.
But then he would just go gate and just like deuces. But like that's the thing. Like he's learning all these spells like really fast.
Yeah.
And it's all because he knows how to read. So thanks, reading, millennials. All this garbage. Anyway, so if you haven't watched, and there's only 2 episodes, maybe 3 by now, but if you haven't watched On Another World with My Smartphone, and you want to have like a really dumb anime to watch, pick it up.
There you go.
Pick
dumb
it up.
anime
It's
recommendation.
the Supergirl of anime, where you're going to enjoy it. It's not that great, but for some reason you want to keep watching it. It's because Supergirl's sister is hot. Like that's why I watch it.
What?
Supergirl's sister is just like really hot.
Yeah.
That's for me.
Yeah, she's got that like authority, like sexy to her.
No more. I'm on camera. Anyway.
Okay.
Can't talk about that.
Why?
Because that's going to turn into Arrow, and then you're going to get mad at me for not watching Arrow.
Why haven't you watched Arrow?
Because I've been too busy watching
Somewhere in
another world with my
smartphone.
Duh. That's the only thing to do. But we did do something crazy this weekend.
We had Boys' Night.
Boys' Night.
Boys' Night.
Boys' Night.
Boys' Night.
We played a board game.
Ooh,
Actually, there were 3 board games played. Not that kind of boys' night. Don't worry, we were playing board games.
Yeah.
Sorry to disappoint. Galactic.
Sorry. Not
Sorry.
that. No.
Sorry, bro. One day.
But we played 3 games.
We did. Well, there
You
were
didn't
3
play the
games
first game.
played. I played 1. You played 2.
Yes.
So, but the first game you played, like we've already played it. It was
Legendary.
Legendary.
Marvel Edition.
Yeah.
And it's a very good. I think it's a very good, easy to play card game with people that like Marvel and aren't very adept at board games. The rules are simple.
It's a deck building game.
It's a deck builder game.
Yeah.
It's not very complicated.
No.
Descriptions on the cards are really easy. And as long as you have one person that knows how to play, you can
5 minutes to pick it up.
Yeah.
And
it's co-op, so you don't have to worry about someone getting bummed out about losing a game to someone else.
Yeah, you're actually cheering for your teammates. You want them to do well. And I think the difficulty that you choose is like really well reflected.
Yes.
Because there are some games where it's just like, oh, this is easy. It's just like, all right, well, this sucks because it's actually harder than I thought, and I'm trying to learn the game.
And what's great about it is that one of the components of the game is called a scheme, and the scheme is like the story that you're trying to complete. And there's, depending on how many expansions you get, there's hundreds of schemes.
A scheme.
And so you could have different games almost every time.
Yeah.
Which it's fun.
Which you need. You need something like that.
It's replayable.
You can go and you can use different decks. I think you can pull from like different piles, whatever else.
Yep.
And the way that you build is great.
It's really easy.
And if you ever have a chance to play Legendary or a lot of these games similar to Ascension, what was the other one? Descent?
No, not Descent. Xeno Shift.
I never played Xeno Shift.
Don't
no,
play.
Descent too. No, not Descent. Not Descent.
Descent's like Arcadia Quest.
Yeah, no.
Which is a different game.
No, because Arcadia Quest is good.
Well, Descent's more like Star Wars.
Imperial sexual assault.
Sexual assault.
Yeah.
That's right. Because you feel like you're sexually assaulted after you play that game. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke.
Dominion.
Bad joke.
Dominion.
Bad joke. Dominion. Yes.
There it is. I thought of that before Jeff said it. Jeff also said Clank. Clank is a game that you and I didn't play.
No.
But it's a deck building game.
Yeah.
And Captain Pile. Back to the pile, guys.
No, he's referring back to so Jeff and I had a game of Xeno Shift.
Oh.
And
how'd that go?
Well, they were breaking the rules and they never told me. So I had one of those one of those basic attack cards in most deck building games.
All right.
And they said I couldn't kill him off. And so I played the entire game with this guy stuck in play. I couldn't remove him from play. and they kept on reviving him, and I wanted him fucking dead. And so they named him Captain Pile.
So they fucked with you.
Yes.
That is awesome. I'm very sad I didn't get to see that.
It was so frustrating because I had so many good cards in my hand, and I had this one fucktard, and they wouldn't let him die. They literally went out of their way to heal him.
You know what?
So he would never die.
You know what you really needed? The Zamba.
Yeah, I needed a rules
for the
lawyer.
one time you needed a rules lawyer.
I needed to hire Dazamba.
Dazamba, rules lawyer.
Dazamba JD, rules lawyer.
You can call them at 888-888-8885.
He just walks into the game store. I object, and everyone turns their head, and he goes, "Oh my God, it's Dazamba, the rules lawyer!" And then you have like the sparkles behind him, and he goes, "I am the rules lawyer." It's a great show.
What's it on?
Your mom channel.
You should just end it at your mom.
You sound real stupid right now.
Too late. Very sad. We didn't get to play Clank. Clank looked fun.
Yeah, Clank.
But instead, we played a wonderfully frustrating game. Well, it wasn't frustrating for Dan. You got frustrated the second time.
Dan.
We played one of my favorite games, Arcadia Quest, which I love.
Arcadia Quest.
And one of the reasons I love Arcadia Quest is I personally feel it has the best line of sight rules in any game.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Where if you just draw a line from the center of one to the center of another one, yes, please bring Clank next time. Each box has a circle in the middle, and like right in the middle, it's a little dot. And if you could draw a line from one dot to the dot you're trying to go to, and it's not obstructed, you have line of sight.
Yeah.
That's it. And like, what's the range? Range is
infinite. Just line of sight.
That's it.
That's your range.
It's so easy to determine line of sight. It's the rules where you didn't know what you were doing, and you still won the first round.
I can see why Dan doesn't like the game.
Yeah.
And it's pretty apparent to me.
Was that because of the second round?
No, it's because we always gang up on Dan. That's why.
Look, I was nice to Dan.
No,
I could have killed him twice.
No, you weren't.
I could have killed him twice.
Your interpretation of nice is so far-fetched. Your definition of nice was, well, I didn't use my most powerful attack on you.
It wasn't my most powerful attack. It was he had 1 hit point left, and my girl's ability was do 2 wounds. That's it. Just 2 wounds, done.
I know. But that's why he doesn't like it.
I gave him
you're a fucking
opportunity.
Bully. You're an Arcadia Quest bully.
I was not bullying him. If anything, first of all, if anyone was a bully, it was Andrew. You bullied so hard in the second round.
How did I bully?
Because you kept resurrecting your guys and cutting off my little elf girl.
That's strategery, not bullying.
That's being a bully. And then you would teleport in and do some weird bully shit.
So Mike's definition of bully is I didn't let him win really, really quickly. That is your definition of a bully.
But the good thing is, you tried to screw me over so much, you just ended up fucking yourself and getting me to win the game.
True. I mean, I freely admit the second game I played completely the wrong strategy based on my hero composition.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I lived and I learned. But the fact that you think that I bullied you...
Bullied. Huge bully. Bullies never prosper.
You just thought me not letting you win was bullying you.
No, it was not letting me win. It was cutting off the elf girl from her friends.
No, that's what it was.
It was bad.
All right.
It was terrible.
For who?
For me.
Why?
Because I couldn't win sooner.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And then I gave both of you guys a chance. I gave you guys one more round.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
I was being nice. Nice.
He's a jerk.
Nice guy, Gene Grasso. Nice guy.
He doesn't know what the definition of nice and bullying is when it comes to this game.
I had the win secure. I had the win secured.
I am pointing.
You are.
Right
you
at you.
should point at yourself. Point at the bully. Right there.
Yeah.
Told you.
I'll leave it to the parties involved to define who was the bully and who was not the bully.
So how'd you feel about the game?
Oh, I liked it.
Yeah. Was it
I
like
did.
too long?
I was just getting tired, but that's usually what happens because I'm old and crotchety at that hour.
Old.
But no, I liked the game. The first round was great.
Yeah. You won.
I mean, beside that,
First round was great. You won.
Well,
the second round sucked. You lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't suck. It sucked because the game didn't suck. It sucked because it sucked because I lost.
Yeah.
But the game didn't suck.
Except for
because I
Cerberus.
lost. What?
Except for Cerberus.
Except that enemy is ridiculous.
So fucking stupid.
It is. If you mess up once, you're dead.
Done.
And that's second board.
No.
And it's not even a boss.
No.
It's a fucking.
In the first round, it was a boss.
Yeah. Second
Because
round, it's like
once the Cerberus
minion.
is dead in the first scenario we played,
Yeah.
he's removed from the board.
Yeah.
Done.
Dunsky.
But after that, it's just like shit.
Yeah. I'm not facing a Cerebus like that anymore.
Nope. Well, Nibbles can. No. Thornwood.
Thornwood, yes. So I like Arcadia Quest, and I will definitely play it again.
Next time, we're going to be doing the dragon
Okay.
because I think we all need to build up our dudes.
Sure.
We're going to do Chaos Dragon.
Sounds chaotic. We just have to drag Dan into this mix, if he will play it.
Dan will play it. It's written down. Dan likes Arcadia Quest.
It's written. It has
been written down.
It has been etched in stone.
In stone. It was written down on the game recording pad.
Yeah, I like.
So I guess I kind of like in the stone thing.
Yeah, it's
too?
stone-worthy.
Stone. Yeah, it's stone worthy. The game is stone worthy.
Yeah, it's definitely
I think
stone.
so. But no, but Dan likes playing the game. He does.
He just
said he doesn't
like
want
you.
to play it. He doesn't like Sonya. He does not like Sonya.
He doesn't like you playing Sonya.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, look.
This is a you problem.
I might have been a little bit of a bully.
This is a you problem.
Yeah, I admit I might have been a little bit of a bully. Might have been a little bit.
Now he admits.
In that game with Dan. In that game with Dan, I was a little bit of a bully.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Little.
Not too much.
That was a lot.
It was a lot.
So I watched something today to change the topic.
And what did you watch?
I have a amazing recommendation for you.
Oh, goody.
So we've talked about the service Verve before, right? VRV.
Yes.
Okay.
Not the Verve pipe
Not the
from the 90s. The Verve.
and not the new sort. It's Verge.
Verve.
No, Verve. VRV.
VRV.
VRV. VRV is a streaming service that is going to be taking over Crunchyroll. And what's
Sponsor
unique
us.
about it is they have multiple channels. One of them is Crunchyroll. There's also Funimation, Geek and Sundry, CISO, and one of their channels is Rift Tracks. Have you heard of Rift Tracks?
What?
Oh, Michael, let me tell you about Rift Tracks.
No, I've seen the Rift Tracks in theaters.
Yes. So Rift Tracks, for people that don't know, the masterminds behind Mystery Science Theater 3000 got together and said, you know what, we're going to create a channel that sort of continues the tradition. And we know that it was re-released on Netflix. This is sort of on the side. And I watched a brilliant Rift Tracks today.
And which one is that?
Rock and Roll Nightmare.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that before.
It is so funny. And I was close to peeing my pants, but I didn't pee my pants. I was really proud of myself.
That's a shame.
But it was peeing my pants worthy. So I recommend everybody out there to give Rift Tracks a look at, because you'll see some really good stuff. If you were a Mystery Science Theater fan, it's a good place to find more content that's new.
It is.
Really.
And also you should go to the Rift Tracks website, because I've seen 2 Rift Tracks in theaters. It's live events. We saw Sharknado,
Oh.
and some like disco cop movie. I forgot what it was.
I
Doesn't
think
matter.
I can't remember which MSTK
MSTK. Yeah.
person does part of the show, but it's great. It's the same guy, great humor, and I really recommend it to people that want that sort of content. It is out there other than Netflix. Because honestly, I watched the Netflix ones. They're okay.
Well, those are Mystery Science Theater.
I know.
Those aren't Riff Tracks. So Riff Tracks, when they originally started Riff Tracks, there were some movies they were able to do, but there were a lot of movies they were not able to do.
Yeah.
But they still did Riff Tracks for it, which I think is why they called it Riff Tracks, because it was a track.
Right.
You had to go, an audio that you had to go download and start it while a movie was going on. So this way you were watching a movie on your computer with the Riff Tracks playing. Got it. And they still have those things, and I still think they do those, where they might take films that they don't have the rights to, because you can't do that. And they still have that. So definitely go check them out. They're gonna sponsor us.
Yeah.
If we say it enough, it'll be true.
I'm a real boy.
No, you're not.
I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy.
Yeah, you're real. You're really a real boy, Clarence.
I'm a real boy.
I don't even know if that's Clarence anymore.
I don't know either.
That sounds like old man popsicle boy.
Oh boy.
Nope, that's creepy. What was the other thing we were going to talk about? Because we got. I mean, it's almost time.
We talked about the 3.
Fortnite. So
we can definitely talk about some Fortnite.
Fortnite's a game that officially came out today.
Yes,
it should be today. And if you pre-ordered it, you got the early access.
Yep.
Andrew wanted to get it. I gave him the $30 to get a second copy.
Yep.
And I was able to get early access along with the founder stuff, so that's fine. Not all the stuff you got, but I got the founder stuff in in that copy.
Right.
And it's a tower defense game.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's more along the lines of Dungeon Defenders.
It's Dungeon Defenders meets what's a good Raleigh, you'll like this reference. It's Dungeon Defenders meets Fallout 4 shelter building.
I don't know that.
Yeah. So if anybody has ever played Fallout, they know 90% of their time is actually not spent playing Fallout. It's spent building your haven.
And dealing with bugs and glitches.
Yes. No. Well, there's not that many bugs in Fortnite, but...
No, in Fallout.
Oh, yes. And dealing with bugs and glitches.
Yeah.
Like people falling through rocks and stuff. It's fun.
Or jumping through trees and ending up in space or something stupid like that.
So it mixes those two sort of genres. It mixes this tower defense where it's always been built like building a base, but in typical tower defense games, the actual base is already built and you place towers within the base.
Yeah.
This game, you're building everything. You're building the actual base, your traps, how these zombies funnel into your base, and there's also a component where it's a third-person shooter, and you're also fighting zombies.
Which is most of it.
Yes.
The big difference is you have to go around and you have to get material. And this is the part that's really kind of damn frustrating. And I figured out what happened last night after you signed off. Zombie Game 2017. It feels like the only zombie game.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to lay down traps. And I'm just like, where the fuck are my traps? But you have to go into the inventory, build the traps.
Yeah.
And that's like a huge pain in the ass.
Not only that, it doesn't use the 3 main resources to build your traps.
But like
it uses special resources.
Yeah. So what did the 3 main resources build? Just like structures?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough. If you want to build traps, you need to do a lot of farming. And you can't just spam traps. You can't. You can't just start like, oh, trap. You'll eat up your resources so quick.
Yeah, mine are gone, my resources, because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
and I'm like looking for traps. I'm just like, where the hell are all my traps? So the game does a pretty piss poor job of explaining this shit to you.
Right. That is a like self-learning curve right there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's something where you're putting all this time into it, and you don't realize what's happening until it's like too late.
Yeah.
And then you're going against a big zombie horde, and it's just like, what the fuck am I doing? And there's going to be some guy yelling at you, don't use your resources to do a trap. It's just like, go fight him in the third person view.
You play with the strangest people with the strangest voices.
They all sound like that, I swear. They don't sound that stupid. Now you're just making fun of them. And it's pretty rude. It's pretty rude.
I'm making fun of you.
No, these people.
No.
They're making fun of me, and I don't sound like that. I'm telling you, they sound like this. They don't want you to go and doing the third person, and then you're going
the third person,
and you're making them sound.
Down the third person.
See, you're making fun of them. And it's rude.
Now I'm making.
You're being very disrespectful to the player base of Fortnite.
Hey, Mike.
No, Clarence. Clarence.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
I'm sick, Clarence.
Don't use all your resources, to Mike. It's tough on the traps. It's tough on the pockets.
Thank you, Clarence.
You're the welcomes.
Go home.
I can't. I have nowhere to go.
Yeah, I see why. All right, so fucking Clarence.
You love Clarence. Clarence is one of the best.
I'm sure somebody out there likes Clarence.
Everybody loves Clarence.
Everybody
loves Clarence.
I like
One
a lot
time
about Fortnite.
I ate paint chips, and I barfed a little bit, and it made a rainbow on my wall.
He says Clarence best character.
Thank you.
Anyway.
One time I tripped and I fell on a fork, and my mom thought my head was a meatball. The end.
Thank you, Clarence, for that.
You're welcome.
That was entertaining.
Mike hates Clarence.
Clarence always comes in
Clarence.
and tries to ruin everything.
Mike, would you like to touch Tommy's later?
I don't want to touch anything, Clarence.
It was my favorite game with my cousin. We call it bumpy bellies.
I think I hear your mom calling, saying your ketchup. I think your mom is saying your ketchup sandwiches are done, Clarence.
Did you use the packets or the squeeze bottle?
I'm not your mom. Your mom knows what she did, and she loves you very much, and so she knows how she made your ketchup sandwich.
I love Clarence. Clarence is such a great character. He's so innocent. People did shit to Clarence.
Did they? Are you sure his mom?
Do you want to go? Do you want to explore the psyche of
No,
Clarence?
we're out of time.
Are we wrapping up? Let's do
final
wrap
thoughts of Fortnite.
I'm going to give it a go, because right now you can sort of beat the game without building a base. If you're good enough as a game player.
You're at the show, Clarence was fine. Great. That's great.
If you're good enough, if you're good enough at third-person shooters,
yeah,
you don't have to build a base right now.
Right now, no.
Yeah, and I kind of don't like that, because I thought building the base was a huge portion of this game.
Yeah.
I'm hoping as the game gets more and more difficult, that becomes a very heavy part of the game.
I do too.
But I don't see it right now.
Right now, it's just like build like 2 walls around everything and just run around, pay attention to the red dots, and fire shit.
Right.
Like, that's it.
Like, your base right now is not trap laden. It's more like, how do I delay them or bottleneck them?
Yeah.
That's really about it. That's really the most amount of strategy you can put forth at this time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess it's okay, but it's not what I want. I want to build like a fortress of doom.
And like when it,
I
if
want to
you're
sit
gonna
on
go,
a throne and just watch death happen.
if,
I don't want to have to shoot my gun. I just want to say, your souls are mine. I'm Shang Tsung.
So, the base that you have, hopefully, like right now, because
Yeah.
it's just that one base, and I've done it twice.
Yeah.
Like it's proceeding. If you stay in that one area,
Mm-hmm.
I that's what I want. I want where, and I think you do. You name your own base.
Yeah.
Mine is Dorado.
Oh, what did I name it? I can't remember what I named it.
Did you name it Clarence's
The
house?
Refuge. I named it the Refuge.
Well, then you need to go back and delete your game.
Clarence Castle.
Clean Clarence's house.
Clarence's castle. Hi,
Oh, yeah.
welcome to my castle.
Go eat your ketchup sandwich, Clarence.
I have mayo in the fridge.
You don't
I
put
don't know why.
mayo.
Yeah, I don't know why that was a point that he had to get across to somebody.
Does anyone know anything about Clarence?
I think everybody loves Clarence,
Except for his parents.
except for his entire family. It sounds like
I feel bad for Clarence a little bit.
Dan loves Clarence.
Well, these people love Clarence too.
Yeah, I know. That's I do it for
Why?
them. I do it for them. I don't.
What
do
a
it
selfless guy. What a great guy. I mean, he's pretty good at Fortnite, but that's it.
Yeah, pretty damn good.
But then
at
again,
Fortnite.
everyone is pretty good at Fortnite.
Yeah, it's true too.
I have no idea. Like I want to just go into a game by myself, not have anyone go in there too, and just like farm everything.
Yeah,
That's like
that's
it.
what you need to do. If,
Yeah.
essentially.
Like I was playing a game and it was like 20 minutes before someone actually accidentally stumbled upon the objective and started shit.
Right.
Like I found a survivor in a cave on the side of a cliff.
I'm surprised
That was
there's
cool.
no currency system where you can buy the parts that you need.
Yeah.
That's what I wish they could do.
There's a lot of currencies and just things going on in the game though. You have like experience boosts for heroes, for sidekicks, and then you have like talent points and research points and some other shit. I mean, what game even is it? Fortnite, and I don't know what the hell type of game it is.
It's Dungeon Defenders meets Minecraft.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's close enough to it.
That's the best I can do right now.
Yeah. Anyway, it's out today.
It's out today.
We can't talk about Doomfist. Doomfist comes out in 2 days.
Yep.
Sorry, Overwatch people. It's kinda
Sorry,
disappointing.
OWs. Overcrotchers. That's my new nickname for them.
Why?
Because it's funny.
That's like the Zamba level stuff.
Overcrotch?
Yeah.
Burst mode. Welcome, burst mode.
Welcome. And
Goodbye.
unfortunately, we're going to have to be saying goodbye very soon.
Let's do the wrap up. Wrap up.
Thanks for everyone for dealing with me being sick. I've had the sniffles. I've blown my nose a couple times.
It was lovely.
Hopefully, I didn't do anything. Burst mode left. He got mad at you.
Yeah.
Because Clarence didn't say hi.
Oh, hi there,
But thanks
Burst mode.
for dealing with the sickness. I appreciate it. We really need to do an anime show.
Yeah,
That
we
has
will.
a lot of anime because I really did like picking a random new anime and just watching it.
Yeah, there's
Like-
a lot, and there's a lot of them out
No,
there.
I know. So that's
Bruh.
the guy who writes the articles.
Oh, hola,
No matter what his name says, his name is Chris A.G. Arthur.
Chris the Archer.
It's because I don't know how to read, and that's what I thought his name was.
Chris the Archer.
Chris A.G. Arthur.
Crazy Archer.
No, it's Chris A.
Chris A.
G.
Archer.
Like he O.G.,
Chrissy
but
G
just he's
Archer.
Chrissy G.
Chrissy G.
Arthur.
For Sheezy.
Arthur.
Arthur.
He's an author.
Author.
Yeah, there you go. Even though it's Kira Zygarthur. Kyra. Anyway, he wants to be part of the anime stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we could definitely talk off show time.
Yeah, I'm sniffling a lot.
So thank you, Mike, for explaining your illness. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you, Mike, for explaining it again.
All right. We
Yeah.
got our thank yous out of the way.
All the important stuff out of
The
it.
thank yous are done.
Now
We can
thank you
get to the
that.
important stuff.
Yeah,
Thank you for watching the Toy Rage podcast, everybody. We appreciate your love and support, as always.
The likeness is real with this mug and this picture.
As always, we broadcast on Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on caffeine.tv/Toy Rage.
And where can they find this if they missed it?
Oh my God, Mike! There's so many places.
Oh, I hate when marketing people do that. Like, you hear this story, I know that, like, Matt Stone and Trey Parker told the story about, like, how these two marketing guys from, like, Comedy Central or something came in, and they were, like, doing this whole skit, like, I wonder if you could do this. And then the other guy goes, it's funny you mentioned that. It's just like, oh my God, will you guys please just go
just shut
up.
Just shut up.
Just stick your foot in each other's mouth and just do your weird shit.
Just shut up. Okay.
Stop.
So let's do the roll call of where you can find us. You can rewatch these episodes on YouTube on the Toy Rage channel.
Yep.
If you want to listen to it audio only, we are on Stitcher, Spreaker, Play FM, and iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want, we have an app. Apps are on the Google Play Store and the iTunes Store under Toy Rage.
My posture has not been that great today.
It's okay, Mike.
Okay.
We'll do some yoga later.
No.
And as far as social media is concerned, you can find us on Facebook, the Toy Rage
Toy
page.
Rage. You can find us on Twitter at Toy Rage,
Rage.
and you can find us on
Instagram.
Toy Rage Reviews.
Yep.
Caffeine is Toy Rage, and Caffeine is also. This I'm pointing to you, so you can see yours.
Well, I have also a channel on Caffeine, Toy Rage Andrew.
And don't you have one also on Twitter now?
At Toy Rage Andrew.
Oh my God!
Yeah, can you believe it?
What a setup this was!
Oh my God, I'm gonna barf with enthusiasm.
I have to. Here's the thing: like you're a little bit too enthusiastic sometimes when talking about your social media. You were very not enthusiastic about it.
I love social. No, I don't. That's really the answer. I mean, I
would
want
love
I want
social
people
media
to follow me.
if
Don't
it
get
wasn't
me
for
wrong.
the social part. Like
I'm
that's
just not
the
good
problem.
at it. I'm self-proclaiming that I'm not good at it. I really would love the support. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's tough for me. I'm gaining these skills. These are not normal skills for me.
Nope, not for me either because I'm cynical.
But frequently I will stream also on Toy Rage Andrew, and sometimes Mike and I play games together on Caffeine, but not really that much because Mike doesn't like playing video games with me because he knows I'm better than him at these games. So I try not to embarrass
You don't even
him.
know what an offensive GG is.
Mike, I don't speak hip hop, but
damn, man, it smells like racism in here. Shit.
There it is. Thank you, Galactic Unicorn. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Not really.
Not
Mike
here.
kicks me out.
Not here all week. No. After this, I might go to Cherry Valley.
I mean,
I don't know.
my stream, to be honest, most of the time is me playing Kerbal and playing music and explaining to people why I'm making phallic-shaped rockets in their face.
You want to see a dick shoot off into space? Go watch Toy Rage Andrew.
I have multiple dick shapes.
Because as we all know, if he ever met God, he'd ask for a bigger dick.
Porn star dick.
Midget porn star.
That's your request.
No, that's what Lloyd would do. No, because you're not being
Mm.
specific. You're just saying porn. Like you have to be specific.
Okay.
You have to be like name a dude.
Okay. Who? Ron Jeremy. That's there
That's
you go.
the only one you know. Yeah, there's a lot better ones out there.
Really?
Yeah.
you got the list?
There are a lot of weird ones.
Formed art.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of weird ones.
That was my favorite comment tonight. There are a lot of weird porn star dicks.
There's a lot of weird ones. Yeah, but there's better that you can do. because if you take his away,
Yeah.
like what else does he have? He's pretty fat and sweaty now.
He's got a wicked mustache.
Yeah, but like
Who wants a
he'd be
mustache
very
ride?
sad.
I do.
Yeah, you gotta take it from someone better.
You have some suggestions, Mike?
I mean, I do,
Go for it.
but they're all black.
Racist. No, I'm kidding. You're not racist.
No, yeah, it's just like if you really want to bigger, either that or if you want to stick to a white boy. I mean, you I don't know. Danny D.
Danny D.
Danny D.
Galactic. What's the verdict on Danny D?
Aside from the fact that you're taking the dick of a porn star, that's pretty much the initials of Dan DeZamba. But it's Danny D. Go on, check. You'll be impressed. Danny D.
Bring it back. I'll check.
In the meantime,
this podcast has turned into
we're probably,
excellent direction.
You know, I'm probably gonna edit this last part out. But in the way,
oh, Mike, why?
We're gonna stay online for an extra like 10 minutes. But that's all for
porn star
audio.
dick talk. This is porn star. This is porn star dick talk.
Stay tuned
with Toy Rage.
Dick Rage.
Dick Rage.
Any other closing arguments that aren't porn star related, Andrew?
You forgot the telepathy. I also want the telepathy.
No, we're talking about realistic things.
I want telepathy.
Like taking off your pants and having just a right?
Oh my God, Danny D. Wowzers.
I know. Like damn. I know, right? But
that's
like what Andrew that's what Andrew would want.
Is it like elephantitis cock? Because I don't know. I don't know if I want that. I want to be able to put on a pair of pants.
No. It's like when
is he wearing shorts all the time? Is that
you would Do you remember the scene in Family Guy where all the guys go to a bar and it's like a lesbian bar and they go and they're looking around, they go, oh. Like that's it. No.
Andrew, no ladies would want you. No ladies want me now. So I don't think I'm choosing Danny D.
It's yeah, there you go. Then you have to go into porn.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's your we talked about this. We should tell everybody what our porn names were.
So one day when I was getting a lovely dessert,
yes,
they said, "What would your porn name be?" And your porn name, you know, they have all these things like, you know, your street name, first name, or all this other stuff. This one was the first name of your porn star name is
your first pet.
And your last name is your
street that you grew up on.
Is your street, yeah, your first street you lived on. And Andrew's was
Austin Valentine.
Yeah. And for some Austin Valentine.
If there was a mic drop, mic drop.
Yeah. And then, you know, everyone else said theirs. It's a good one. No, it is. And I thought mine was a good one too, but everyone laughed at me because my porn star name would be it would be
and announce it.
My name is Habib Brixton. Habib Brixton is here to satisfy all you ladies. And they're like, "Are you serious?" Habib. It's because like my first personal pet was it was a guppy that I won. I won a guppy at a state fair or like a county fair, whatever it was. I don't really know. Anyway, somebody left. So, yeah, a guppy because he looked when you looked at this guppy in the face, his name was Habib. he was a born Habib, without a doubt, right? And I looked at him in his guppy face and go, "My son, you are Habib. Live long, Habib." And the problem was, like 2 days later, my goldfish ate him. Now, the reason why my first name was Habib and not the goldfish's name is the goldfish was like the family pet. But this was my personal first pet was Habib. And Goldie ate Habib. That murderous son of a bitch.
Habib was
Terrible.
assassinated.
Like I go downstairs and Habib's tail is right outside of Goldie's mouth, and I have to go when I reach in, and I have to pull Habib out of the goldfish's mouth.
Oh, so funny.
It was terrible.
That is such a funny part.
Like
Habib Brixton.
everyone laughed at it, and honestly, I felt kind of out of place.
We laughed so loud.
Like we were in a very loud Cuban restaurant with a lot of very loud Hispanic people there. Like woo, loud.
And the laughter drowned out.
Oh my god!
Everything else.
There was like probably like
We
2
got head
parties
turns.
like right next to us. It was crazy.
We got a lot of head
Cuban.
turns.
Oh my god! Like seriously.
Oh.
And then
That
they
story-
laughed at me again when I tried to order my chocolate thunder dessert. Like
For multiple
I couldn't win that entire night.
because you ordered the chocolate thunder.
I wanted the chocolate thunder. It was delicious. I ordered chocolate thunder, and I had to ask her, is this hot?
Not
Because if
only
it's
that,
hot, then I'd want like vanilla ice cream with it. Because if it's going to be like a cold dessert, I don't want more cold on top of it.
fact-
It needs to be hot and cold. And then I needed a glass of milk with just a little bit of ice to go with it. It's just wash it all down. And there was this waiter there,
that Mike
and I
decided.
went. So why the ice? Because when you go and you order anything, kitchens are really hot, and you don't know how long the milk is going to be sitting there on the counter. And I wanted it to be cold, so you don't get like a lot of ice. You just get light ice, like 4 or 5 ice cubes. That's it. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna do that and like add a pile of ice. You need to have it so it's chilled. So I'm sitting next to my friend's wife, and just in the distance there's this black guy who is like
he's
he
a
looks
black
like
Adonis.
he is like a slender Wesley Snipes.
Oh yeah,
really dark.
he had it going on.
He had a shirt on, but he was like
He was
Unicorn. Do you know
He's
how
getting
your
sensual.
dad was when Craig was there? He's like, oh my god.
Mike
It's just
did
like,
name him
he's so
the
he's so
Chocolate
cut.
Thunder.
Like that was it. Like you looked at him and it's just like, holy shit, this guy. And so I'm next to my friend's wife, and she has food in her mouth, and I'm nudging her, and I'm just pointing, and she's just like she's trying not to laugh because she knows what's going on. I keep nudging and pointing, and I go, "There's chocolate thunder over there." And she just like
Loses
spits out
it.
her food, and she goes, "That's it, I'm done."
Done?
And she leaves the restaurant for like 15 minutes because that was too much for her.
It was so funny.
And believe me, looking at him, that would be
was
too
chocolate
much for
thunder.
like anybody.
Yeah, that was
Not too much
that
for
was
Danny D, but too much for a
That
lot
was
of people.
serious chocolate thunder.
Yeah, it was. Sorry,
Hey!
he just came and then he left phrasing. So
Phrasing.
yeah, I think that's a good way to end the show.
Yeah, that's a great story to end.
Talking about my unicorn cup out. Why not? My girlfriend
Horns
doesn't
out?
question. My girlfriend doesn't question me. Horns out.
Horns out. Wait, what was it? Fingers out.
Horns out.
Horns.
Unicorn night.
All right, everybody. I think we have to end it before I
I
get
really have to
dehydrated
blow
from
my
crying
nose.
and from laughter.
I have to blow my nose really
Ah.
bad.
That was a good show, Mike.
Did you like it? I mean, there hasn't been a lot of people, but Jeff, did you like the show? Galactic, did you like the show? Whoever else is here, who's that other person?
Raleigh.
Raleigh. There he is. Good show. Follow. If you don't follow or already follow, follow Toy Rage Andrew. Follow us on social media.
And follow Toy Rage,
Yes,
obviously.
because there's a lot of things that we do want to do, including a couple more shows. And the only way you're gonna know about that is by following us on social media or waiting a week, and that's really sad.
Duh.
So have Andrew, Clarence, have a great night.
Have a nice night there, Mark.
Fucking hate you, Clarence. And good night to Danny D.
Good night,
we will.
Danny D.
I'm gonna show you Danny D. All right, everyone, have a good night.
Bye.
Oh God. You know I can't make fun of that anymore.
No.
Well, no, Galactic Unicorn does it too. His night is just it's just beginning.
Got that right. Got him.